Santa. We have Clover, and do we have Snake? We have Snake. We have Ace's card. Who are we missing? We're missing Lotus. Okay. Examine the blue boxes for Lotus. Oh, we have to examine the blue boxes already? Okay. We have all the cards now. Yeah, Junpei really feels out of place in this. Give me a second. More text! The card with the picture of Snake goes in the box. I see. Junpei thought he might have imagined it, but he could have sworn Ace stiffened. Just then, Junpei heard a noise. He spun around, just in time to see June collapse in front of the fence. June, are you okay? She did not respond. Junpei spun back around to face Ace. I'm sorry, I gotta check on her. You do the box thing, alright? What's with the arrows whips as part of the music, lol? I don't know. Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you. She shoved the cards in Ace's hands and ran off towards June. Are you alright? What happened? Junpei called out to her as he ran. As he arrived, June was climbing to her feet with Santa's help. I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just tripped. Don't give me that. Now's not the time. But it's true. I tripped over a box. Junpei put his palm on her forehead. Her temperature was much the same as it had been last time he checked. She wasn't hot, like she had been before, but she was still warm. Her fever wasn't completely gone. I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Treep. Sorry. Junpei would have been... Treep or treat. Junpei would have been more willing to agree if June hadn't needed quite so much help to standing up. Still, to fall down like that. I think she's probably still a little messed up. June was doing her best to busy herself brushing off dust of her dress. Her smile looked a little embarrassed, and her face was a bit flushed. But she did look a great deal better than she had. Still... Alright, well, let's get out of here as fast as we can, so we can get you to the hospital. Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious. I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine. Medicine? Medicine, huh? Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you. Easy. Ace? Why? She wasn't hot. Junpei can't distinguish a hottie standing in front of him. He has 3 of them standing in front of him, and he just looks at Akane, and it's so weird. It's so weird. Ace? Why? Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of... Really? Is he the president of the company that did this in the first time? Ah! Cradle Farm, he is! Oh my god! What the fuck is Ace doing here? Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Supperil. Supperil? Of course he is. Supperil. How do you say it?
Supperil.
Supperil. Junpei couldn't shake the feeling that he'd heard about Supperil before. Santa continued. Supperil. Oh, it's an anesthetic that is gaseous at room temperature, similar to nitrous oxide, and is what he injected himself with. It only takes a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective. For these reasons, it's found widespread acceptance in police and military forces in numerous countries. I don't know. We don't know. He's about to tell us, probably. It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer, and is practical and ethical and humane. Developed 6 years prior, it was made from the extracts of several different roots. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Clef is boring. Ugh. Demand for Supperil skyrocketed. And as it did, so did the stock for Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And this is probably why Santa knows this, because remember that he does dabble in the stock market. Why
It's
do
like
you know?
knowing the people, like knowing the CEOs of people.
Yeah.
In the stock market.
Mm-hmm. Why do
You
you know
usually
all
because
this?
you know that.
Santa's information was interesting, but Junpei couldn't help but feel a little suspicious. Santa's reply was blunt and simple. I heard it from the old man himself. From Ace? When? By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching for the second classroom. Remember how Snake 7 and you went to door 5? I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up, you know? Are you right about something? No, nothing. As he spoke, Junpei looked over toward Ace. He seemed... That is scary. I heard something like kinda... like... bang? Like metallic? Like separated? Computer, are you warm? Computer is really warm. I should probably clean you tomorrow. I haven't cleaned you in a month. Yeah.
It's probably due for cleaning then.
Yeah, it's probably due for cleaning. It's rather warm. I mean, it has one fan here. The graphics card has fans. There's another fan there, and we have a really good
There's one fan here
paste.
and one fan there. Here a fan, there a fan, everywhere a fan.
Do I have a fan in front? I also have a fan in front. So, and fans underneath. It's pretty quiet, actually. Anyway, he seemed to be having difficulty with the 9 boxes. Oh, does he have the, what's it called again?
Starts with the about.
It's a photo.
I can't remember now.
Oh, Jesus. Can't distinguish faces. Prosopagnosia.
Yeah, prosopagnosia. Okay, yeah, that does sound familiar.
Yeah. So, Ace is prosopagnostic. Photosynthesis? Yes. He seemed to be having difficulty with the 9 boxes. What the hell is he doing? He turned back to June and Santa. June, don't push yourself, alright? Yes. Santa, could you take care of her? Sure. He gave them both a short nod and then turned and headed toward Ace. What are you doing? Ace's back was to him as Junpei approached. The older man turned around to look at him. His face was pale and covered in sweat. What happened? Nothing, my vision has gotten rather blurry. I think perhaps because of fatigue? I can see very well at the moment. Why can't you see well? These pictures. Ace held the cards out to Junpei, splayed out in the shape of a fan. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult thing. He made the best attempt he could at the self-deprecating smile, but his face was flushed and his lips were pale and drawn. What is presbyopia? What is presbyopia? Someone search what presbyopia is.
On it.
At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit. He shoved the cards into Junpei's hand and walked away quickly.
Presbyopia.
Junpei looked at him quizzically.
Gradual age-related loss of the eye's ability to focus actively on nearby objects. Basically, age-related farsightedness.
Oh, okay. Loss of vision. Thank you! How could he simply looking at cards have tired him out? Farsightedness, to be exact. Come in, old people. Junpei looked down at the cards in his hands. All of the pictures were quite clear, and each person easily recognizable. Was Ace's vision truly so bad? But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable? That was when Junpei remembered what he'd heard from Lotus much earlier. Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, it means condition where the mind can distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Which explains why he didn't recognize Santa. You know? Maybe he's caught prosopagnosia? Junpei took another look at Ace. He sat at the base of the stairs, looking quite depressed. It was reasonable, of course, that he'd felt that way. If he really did have prosopagnosia, there was no doubt it was a depressing and painful experience. Still, Junpei didn't feel like petting him on the shoulder and telling him everything would be alright would help that much. Still, Junpei felt perhaps it was best he kept Ace's condition to himself, at least for the time being. Oh well. Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back toward the boxes. It was the time to solve the puzzle of the 9 boxes. And then we solved the puzzle. Okay, time to go up the steps. Okay. Let's just try this. And instead of just trying, I'm gonna follow the thing. Because this is stupid. Anyway. 5, 4, 1, 9, 8, 7. 8, 2, 1, 7, 4, 5. 9, 2, 1. 6, 4, 7. 6, 4, 7. And 6, 3, 4. 6, 3, 4. And 7, 4, 3 I can't do. Well, let's do 9, 1, 8 again. 9, 8, 1. So 7, 4, 3, 9, 8, 1. There we go. At the very least, this is much easier because freaking I'm not gonna spend all my time freaking figuring this out. Stupid.
Yep.
This puzzle, like puzzles like this, I admire them, but doing them all the time, like over and over again, is stupid.
It's not like I want to be solved anyways, Baka. It's just a Cinder puzzle.
I know. No. 4, 9. There we go. It's definitely a Cinder puzzle. Okay. Open, examine, and push all the boxes counterclockwise. Okay. Okay. Starting from the top, push box D into the slot 3 and then up to slot 2. Okay. Box D is the... Oh, shit. Whatever. I will have more moves. Push and then up to slot 2, push box A. Okay.